Oh, 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 we live. We live. What's going on this glorious Wednesday evening, y'all? You know what I'm saying? This glorious Wednesday evening. This very untraditional for the sport of boxing, but this Shakur Stevenson, Edwin De Los Santos Eve. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. Welcome. What my man Frank White said, you all effing welcome. You know what I'm saying? My man Derek in here. He said, F the Shakur haters, and that's how we feel. That's how we feel. It's right now, man. We passed the level of no return. We on we on nasty work. We at the nasty work status right now. It's nasty work that's going on right now. That's what this has come to, man. It's come to, you know what I'm saying? Let me listen, man. Everybody know that these guys was friend. And first of all, matter of fact, let me my apologies, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to A Side Boxing. You know what I'm saying? Again, y'all see y'all see the thumbnail, you see the title, you know what I mean? The Shakur Stevenson hate is hashtag nasty work. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for tuning in because most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. And if you ain't hear that, that was my man Roger, the late great Roger Mayweather, telling y'all that most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. And then I bring you Exhibit A. You know what I'm saying? Hey, right on time. I'll bring you Exhibit A. Lean, this is nasty work, man. You got to cut the shenanigans, man. You got to cut the shenanigans, man. My man Steph in the building. What's good, my boy? How you feeling? How you feeling, man? What's good? You know, um, it was a certain two individuals that fought earlier this year. You know what I'm saying? These two guys, these two guys, right? It seemed like obviously, before Shakur the Yoshino fight was just in April. You know what I mean? Obviously, he made the comments, you know what I mean, saying that he was going he was interested in fighting Devin Haney and post conference shit, right? But what I be wanting fans and other people alike to remember that, yeah, we watching boxing, you know what I'm saying? But this shit still gotta have a level of showmanship. This shit still gotta have a level of allure. You gotta do something at times to draw the people in. My man Shakur Stevenson said he's a real one. He's a real one. He told Dev, hey, listen, what we've been talking about. Top Rank pressured me a little bit. Not even pressure. Top Rank said, they said I should mention this or this or that should happen. So I did that. But like a man, I'm coming back and talking to you and telling you, we both know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when when it comes to being on man time or being on real time, you can't really do much more than that. You know what I'm saying? This is a show. My man won his spot. My man won the title. Yeah, for sure. There was good guys. Yeah, for sure. But ever since these two motherfuckers done fought right here, this is a sick Negro. There been some sick Negroes out here, man. Ever since this guy lost to that guy, there been some sick Negroes out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And again, man, part of it is making me feel like it's individuals and it's people out here that not necessarily is the Spence and Bud deal, but it's like they need, since Bud beat your favorite fighter, right? And again, I'm an Earl Spence fan as well, so I don't want you to make it feel like, oh, I'm Team Bud and I've been hating. Man, listen, I don't patronize Earl Spence. I done been to Earl Spence fights. I done fucking, you know what I'm saying, traveled to Dallas. I traveled to Cali. Like I done this shit. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I'm speaking from somebody that's a real fan of both guys. You know what I'm saying? But ever since Terrence Crawford done beat Errol Spence, it seemed like the haters, and I'm not just saying all Errol Spence fans, so let's not get that fucked up while I'm cooking here. You know what I'm saying? But it just seemed like everybody is looking for the next guy to beat up on, and they trying to use my man Core. They trying to use Shakur for that. And A-Side is not going for it, man. A-Side is not going for it, man. Like this Devin Haney shit, bro. Let's talk about it. Hold on, my man. Let me see. My man, shout out to my man Vivi. Vivi said people not really fans of other fighters. Their personalities are hating on Shakur. That's the facts. That's the facts. You know, sometimes, like, like sometimes when everybody going a certain way and everybody maybe should be or things is trending a certain way, and then you got that one person that just be like, you know what? Since everything is trending this way, I'm gonna just go do the other thing. That's what these motherfuckers is doing. Y'all motherfuckers is doing the other thing. You feel me? Like, y'all doing the other thing. You know what I'm saying? But I just really feel like even with this fight week, even with like the media that's there, like, and I'm gonna knock on Top Rank real quick because I don't know who the fuck they giving credentials to, but them questions that they've been asking Shakur Stevenson all week is bullshit. They're asking dumb questions. Edwin De Los Santos said you should have took the 25%. Like what? Motherfuckers asking, oh, do you want to fight Navarrete? No, bro. How you feel about this? Like, it's like people saying Shakur always got Devin name in his mouth. But every time somebody put a camera in front of Shakur Stevenson, the motherfuckers is talking about Devin Haney. What you got to understand about my man Shakur, what you got to understand about Sugar Shakur, Nook Shakur, he not going to duck no wreck, bro. He from Newark. He's not ducking no wreck. He not, listen, man. You ask him a question, he going, just like he said, he blurted out yesterday. Yo, listen, man. Y'all motherfuckers is hypocrites. Y'all motherfuckers is, he talking about the media. Y'all motherfuckers is hypocrites. It is what it is. Whether you like it or don't like it, he gonna stand on what he believe, and you can't be mad at that. He goes, but it's like with this Devin Haney. What's so puzzling to me about this Devin Haney shit? You know what I'm saying? Is my man, hold on, my man said Shakur brought the hate on himself. No, other motherfuckers that's Devin Haney fans is bringing the hate on. You cannot continue to ask somebody questions and to poke at somebody and say certain shit without them responding. Like, people, it's easy to say, oh, Shakur bringing the hate on himself. Oh, because Shakur said this, Shakur said that. Bruh, do niggas want to go through, do y'all want to go through Bill Haney receipts, man? Because I don't think nobody talk more than Bill Haney. I don't think nobody talks more than Bill Haney. Bill Haney got a regular on 100 YouTube channels, bro. I don't think nobody talk more than Bill Haney. Nobody never, damn, bro, Bill capping. Damn, bro. Nobody don't say that. We saw Bill say, yeah, we staying at 135 for the rest of the year. If they want to come through 135, they got to see us. Is that not cap? Or because y'all like Devin, it's cool to make an excuse for that? You gotta let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is we doing? You know what I'm saying, bro? It's so much cap that these guys put out in the media on these channels, and then it's like, if Devin do it or if Bill say it, it's no problem. Everybody hates Shakur, and it's all good, man, because what's gonna end up happening is you're gonna be on the wrong side of history again. You're gonna create this narrative like he ducking fighters and he don't like. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, these guys so they took two different routes. Let me say, my man Bill said I hate Devin too. Hey, listen, that's because you a Tank fan, man. This video is brought to you by the tears of all the Haney fans. You know what I'm saying? We sipping tears tonight. You know what I'm saying? My man Vivi said, and Bill Haney talk about Tank like that's his ex. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. My man Steph said, the fact that they still pushing this narrative about the 75-25 deal is evident. People just want to hate for no reason. People ignoring the fact that Shakur is fighting for Devin's belt tomorrow. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. People also ignore that these dudes took two different routes. These dudes took two different routes. Like, but Devin Haney was 15-0 when Shakur had his pro debut. I know a lot of y'all don't. That's just something small. Devin Haney was 15-0 when Shakur had his pro debut. You know what I'm saying? You look at the notable fighters on Devin Haney resume. If we're gonna run with the narrative that Devin Haney got a better resume than Shakur Stevenson, then who are the guys? Lomachenko. Okay, Loma. That's it. That's it. Who else we got besides Lomachenko? Kambosos? I argue all day that Oscar Valdez is better than Kambosos. I argue that all day. I argue that all day that Jamel Herring and George Kambosos is a 50-50 fight. Yeah. Like my man Vivi said, like I said yesterday, Shakur's the chosen one. People want to see him fail. Yeah. That's really what it is, man. When you look at a fighter, and you be like, damn, bro, I can't really take nothing away from him. I can't do this. I can't, like, this the thing. Like, for the Devin Haney fans, what does Devin Haney do inside of a boxing ring that's superior to Shakur Stevenson? That's a real question. If anybody got the answer, give me one thing, one athletic, one boxing, one IQ thing that Devin Haney does better than Shakur Stevenson in the boxing ring. You know what I'm saying? My man Lane said, who get more praise in your opinion? Personally, I think it's Shakur, especially with all the hate Haney gets after that Loma fight. Lane, hey, Lane, I think Devin Haney get more praise. I think Devin Haney got the whole, and listen, and ain't nothing wrong with having a community. Everybody entitled to their own communities. And so, again, motherfuckers like to twist words. Ain't nothing wrong with the LDBC community. If that, whatever they decide to do, that's what them guys decide to do. But the LDBC community is 100% pro Devin Haney. No question. No question. 100% pro Devin Haney. No question. Bill Haney got the right of way to any one of them guys' channels over there. No question. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. But we got to, the facts is the facts, though. Hey, my man Rito, you right, Rito. My man said Dev is a better clincher for sure. For sure. Them is facts. Them is facts. Them is big facts. Better clincher for sure. No question. You know what I'm saying? VV, my man VV said Dev's jab disappeared once he fought a southpaw. I'll take scores to be honest. Come on. Listen, and this comment I love, Steph. I love because Devin Haney, when he's fighting an orthodox fighter, has one of the best jabs in the game. The only problem with that is Shakur Stevenson not orthodox. I seen him land for 10, 11 jabs against Jojo Diaz. I seen Loma break distance in the first round and him not even be able to jab. What you think gonna happen when he fights Shakur Stevenson? Again, like I don't think if you don't like what a guy's saying, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like what a guy's saying, that's one thing. But to try to mask it and make it seem like one guy is head and shoulders above the other guy, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Like, and let's get real. We seen Loma lose to Salido. Facts. We seen Loma lose to Teofimo Lopez. Facts. We seen Lomachenko go life and death with a weight drain Jermaine Ortiz, that was his first 12-rounder at 135. Facts. Am I right or am I fucking correct? Come on. Niggas giving Devin Haney all of these props for this Lomachenko win. Devin is getting all the props for a Loma. Listen, bro, that's a decent win. I'm not mad at you. But I'm not gonna act like Lomachenko didn't fucking go life and death with Jermaine Ortiz. Why? Why? Come on. Am I right or am I correct? Come on, bro. Like this like I'm trying. I just want to like again. I think that this would be a great fight in the future. I think that them two guys getting it on is what the sport of boxing needs since we done got these two guys. I think it's looking like we might get AJ and Wilder dependent. You know what I mean? Wilder was real. I think Wilder was trying to be cool so he could keep the bag against AJ, but that shit he did today, I think that's gonna make AJ not want to fight him at all. He was too humble in there. I think, you know what I mean? Like, but at the end of the day, this fight, Shakur and Devin, I love it. Let's build it for sure. Let's build it for sure. But come on, man. We gotta stop the shenanigans, man. This we gotta stop the shenanigans. Let me see. My man Chance, what's good, my boy? My man Chance in the building. This is Brian. He talking about yeah, because Shakur is a Puerto Rican, so he's not a part of the LDBC fan club. Hey, man, listen. Again, ain't nothing wrong with having a group of guys that go for certain guys, but we got to keep it 100. If they was pro Shakur, I'll be like they're pro Shakur. But them Devin guys, all of them over there, they all Devin Haney guys. All of them. All of them. They all Devin Haney. I mean, it's all good. Say Haney fans are delusional. I don't think he get past. Listen. While they doing all this chatting, they better worry about that boy from New Orleans. Because he's not sweet. He's not sweet. If he think he about to go in there and do what T.O. did to Josh Taylor, that's not gonna happen. That boy not sweet, bro. He not sweet. Let me see. Hey, hold on. Lee said Ortiz will be a top 2 win. Stop the cap. Hey, Lean, stop the cap, man. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. His best win is a Jamel Herring that shouldn't have even been in the ring. And to respect the Jamel Herring because obviously, you know, I'm a veteran. He a veteran himself. I support nothing. I don't have no problems with Jamel Herring, but I don't think Jamel Herring should be fighting right now. I don't think he should have fought that fight. So come on. Who else? What is this other win? A draw with Adorno? Come on. Stop it, Ling. To be frank, Jermaine Ortiz was Loma's to be a sparring partner for. So what? Shakur was too. Shakur sparred him too. What that mean? But at the same time, if you levels above, then you levels above. If you're gonna show separation, you're gonna show separation. We just seen that same guy. Okay, Shakur Jermaine Ortiz was Loma's sparring partner. We just seen Jermaine Ortiz with Antonio Moran, a guy that Devin Haney stopped. And it looked regular. It looked regular, bro. Come on, we're not gonna act like that. That shit looked regular, for real. Yo, shout out to my man Boston's in the building. Boston's was good with you, Mike Guy. See you, man. My man Rito said, I think that's a great fight for 7 rounds. I think Cole wash him late. Dev slow down too much for me. Hey, man. I agree. That Lean said they don't need the Saudi bag, man. Stop coming with the 25% chat. And oh, by the way, that 25% talk, bro, Bob Arum them debunked that a couple times. He said that shit wasn't serious. He said, matter of fact, when I talked to Bill Haney, he wasn't anxious to step in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney been having problems making 135. See, you know why niggas don't, you know why motherfuckers don't fuck with me? Because I'm fair. You could go through my Twitter right now. It's multiple tweets of me saying Devin shouldn't even stay at 135. Multiple. Matter of fact, we ain't gonna do that. But it's multiple tweets of me saying that Devin should stay at, Devin should move. He shouldn't fight at 135 no more because that's not a fair fight, bro. If he come back down to lightweight, bro, Shakur beats him up. No question. Shakur stops him and smokes his boots if he come back down to 135. I promise you. This the problem. Like, this the Haney problem, right? Devin Haney is a great fighter. He's not better than Tank Davis or Shakur Stevenson, and that's just the facts. It's okay. It's okay, bro. It's okay. That's okay. That's not bad. You feel me? Look, VV, Jermaine Ortiz showed no separation with the likes of Adorno. Facts. Haney about to outbox program. Yeah, the same way that De Los Santos is about to outbox Shakur tomorrow night. Pro Games was getting outboxed by Zarrillo. Zarrillo was running. Oscar, he said Oscar Ortiz. Nah, Lean. Nah, you bugging. You bugging, Lean. Hey, you bugging. You're bugging. No. He beat an older Jamel Herring, man. He beat the Jamel Herring now is ready to go. That's it. When Shakur fought him, he wasn't ready to go yet. And then, even if he was ready to go, Shakur stopped him. So if you feel like, oh, well, that was after the Shakur fight, well, cool. But he got stopped. So if he wasn't supposed to been there, he got stopped. You say Jamel Herring outbox Ortiz in that fight. The deciding factor was Ortiz as facts. Facts, bro. These guys is crazy, man. He said, then why would Shakur come out with the 25 cent? Remember, it was him who put it out there because they put something out that was unserious. If you put an offer out and I say, nah, I don't want that. I want this. And then you say, oh, well, we offered you. But that's, come on, Lee. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. You know this. Listen, man, y'all turning me into hoodie truth, man. Y'all turning me into hoodie truth tonight, man. Come on, Lean. You know these. Come on, man. You know the trickery. Listen, Lean. I'm here to thwart all evildoers, Lean. I'm here to thwart all evildoers with this shit, man. Number one, my question is, if Devin Haney is so much better than Shakur Stevenson, who is the guys on the resume to support it? You talking about, listen, my nigga, tomorrow night, Shakur Stevenson is going to be a 3-division champion. Lineal at 130, unified at 130. What are we talking about? What's the chat? What's the chat about, fam? I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. What's the chat about? You talking about a guy that's levels above. You talking about a guy. Come on, man. Y'all can't honestly sit here and watch boxing and say you think this man gonna beat that man. There's no way. The hate is coming from an unwarranted place, man. The hate for Shakur Stevenson is coming from an unwarranted place. Come on. Let's get right. And see, you know what? This is why truth is popping my shit. Why? Because tomorrow night during the fight, I'm going live. No question. I'm going live. No question. Because when Shakur Stevenson stepped in that ring, he handled business. He had a slip up with Nakathila, didn't like the look he was getting, outboxed him, still dropped him, and won the fight. Won every fucking round. Easy work. Won every round. Double back after that, Jamel Herring stopped him. 10th round. He's gone. Double back after that, Oscar Valdez. Easy work. The first person to put the scratch on Oscar Valdez's resume, by the way. It'd be a lot of chat. It'd be a lot of chat. It'd be a lot of chat about, oh, well, we know Oscar Valdez was undefeated, man. Oscar Valdez right now, if he retired, he's still a 2-division champion. Come on, man. We seen what Oscar Valdez did to Miguel Bachow. Bachow got in the ring, that's his fault. Come on, bro. When it's convenient when Bob Arum come out and say that I don't think the offer was serious, that's not good enough. He's lying. Remember, Bob said that yesterday I was lying, today I'm telling the truth. Because your narrative, because it don't fit what you trying to put in it don't fit the BS that you trying to run with. Now Bob Arum don't matter. But What about Bill Haney saying they were staying at 135? You see, people running. Why motherfuckers ain't treating Devin Haney like Earl Spence? Earl said, the great Earl Spence, the truth, Earl Spence said, I'm not fighting nobody but Crawford. That's who I want. Why, if he knew he was going to beat Shakur, why he ain't do that? Why he ain't go that route? Why he ain't say Earl Spence conceded? He let Terrence Crawford get the over on some things. If he really wanted to make a fight, and he really wanted to prove that he was the best and that he brought restored order to the division, why he ain't take that fight? Why didn't he be like the truth Earl Spence and go get that fight? I don't know. He dipped off from Shakur Stevenson and ran in the Regis program. He about to run into a brick wall. He's gonna lose. He's gonna get stopped. Sorry, guys. He's gonna get stopped. Now we gonna be in a predicament. We're gonna be in a predicament where people gonna be talking about, oh, this fight don't matter no more, or once Shakur beat him, oh well, Regis already had. Come on, man. I'm telling you what the play is already. I'm already telling you what the play is, man. There's not many comparisons between Zarilla and Haney. Zarilla tends to avoid engagement and his unwillingness to take risks. Haney does neither. Come on. Talk about it, VV. Talk about it. They think they see a duck in Regis program. That's what it's about. You weigh your options. Okay, I'm undisputed at 135. Let's weigh the options. I'm either going to fight Shakur Stevenson. I'm either going to fight Tank Davis. Well, Regis program, who both look sharp in their last fight, by the way. That means nothing. Oh, okay, we got Regis. He over there on the zone. I did tell Eddie I was going to come back over there after I got these straps. I guess I'll go, break the zone for a little bag, get a hometown fight, and it looked like Regis program is slim pickings right now. Come on, man. We please, listen. If y'all gonna be this, if y'all gonna be the stands, if y'all gonna just don't act like you don't see the play. That's my only thing. Just stop. We gotta stop acting like we don't see the play here. Like we don't know what's going on. Come on, man. Come on, like y'all about to put yourself on the wrong side of history again, man. Y'all better get on this Shakur Stevenson train, man. Pause. I'm telling y'all. And tomorrow night, again, he's gonna show improve. He's gonna show improve why he's a top 3, why is Terrence Crawford, it's Naoya Inoue, and it's Shakur Stevenson. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. That's just the truth. I'm just being honest. Skill for skill. He's skill for skill. I want the Tank fight, by the way. I want the Haney and the Tank fight. That's them the fights I want. Devin Haney, Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys, man. Let me shout to my man Juice, man. My man Juice says salute A-Side talking chat. People on the wrong side of history will court, just like they was with Bud. Who does Corey sign with? See, that's the thing. I feel like when you look at the landscape out the people that's out there, the zone, who's at 135 at the zone, and if Shakur, listen, if Shakur's smart, he just jump in his own bag. I sign with y'all for a fight here. I sign with y'all for 2 fights over here. I do a 2-fight deal with y'all over here. These young fighters got to get with it, bro. It's a changing of the guard going on. Stop letting these promoters put y'all in 360 deals, bro. Get out that 360 deal. Go from fight to fight. Have that leverage so that when you come out that fight, you ain't tied to nobody. Shakur got one more fight on that contract. After this fight, he got one more fight on the top rank contract, and he's a promotional free agent. And it should be a bidding war. Hoodie season in the bubble, man. They know what's going on, man. Man, look. They know what the fuck going on, B, man. This is crazy talk, man. This is crazy talk. My man Lean said, "Stop it, Regis. You crazy? You listen. I'm gonna tell you another fact. Lean. This the best opponent of Devin Haney career right here. And they tried to pick him. You about to see. It's gonna get nasty. It's gonna get real nasty. And I'm gonna be here. It's gonna get real nasty, man. I'm telling you. Man, listen, bro. Just watch tomorrow night, man. Ari, what up, my boy? Listen, my man Ari, I ain't heard from Ari all week. I ain't got a call from Broadway Joel all week. They know what's going on. It's gonna get real dark outside tomorrow night, man. It's gonna get real dark outside tomorrow night. Listen. Just what Bob Arum said, because and let me lead this up here right now, because I was one of the ones that was picking Rayo to knock out De Los Santos. But in the words of Bob Arum, the other time I was lying. Today I'm telling the truth. He's going to sleep. He's going to sleep, man. I mean, I already say he's been off Twitter. I'm just letting you know. He better bring that pillow. It's about to be a siesta. It's about to go crazy. He about to take a nap. He's putting De Los Santos out of there. De Los Santos going to sleep tomorrow night. Yeah, he's athletic. Yeah, he react to everything. He's probably one of the most athletic opponents that Shakur Stevenson has faced to date. He's going to sleep. Hold on. He said, my bad. Hold up. He said, so what you saying is we're going to turn that fight off early to watch Lamar Jack and Joey B? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It might get like that. I'm predicting 8 to 10 in that round range, 8 to 10 De Los Santos. You know what I mean? And again, look, let me tell you this too. I feel like it was a bunch of people that when Frank Martin pulled out that fight because he needed a little bit extra, right? Because remember, we here with Edwin De Los Santos because your favorite fighter needed a little extra to take the check. He needed a little bit more. That's what he said, right? Shout out the Queens of the Ring. Shout out to my sister Boxiana, right? What'd he say? I need a little extra. Come on. And then he started talking about 25% shit. Shit that had nothing to do with him. Because who's he going to fight? Well, you know, we listen. We're here because Frank didn't want it. Frank didn't want smoke. You know what I'm saying? Frank was hitting the vape. He didn't want smoke. He didn't want no real smoke. You know what I mean? Frank's a vapor. That's what he is. That's what I'm about to start. Yeah. That's what I'm about to start calling these guys that be pump faking, acting like they want smoke, and they really don't. Frank's a habitual vapor. He's a vapor. You know what I'm saying? Now he ranked number. I think that's box rank. No, is that the WBC? Yeah, that might be WBC. Yeah. Now he ranked 8th. He ain't want that smoke, man. My man Vivi said Edwin is a real fighter, and I believe so. I think the craziest shit in the world, Vivi, is that people already saying De Los Santos is trash. How? How many fights you seen De Los Santos perform horribly in to say he trash? Okay, the William Foster fight, ran out of gas, cool. Come back, short notice, knockout Rayo. Come back, Atlantic City. I'm in the building. I was in the building for that. Looking super sharp, super fast, and beat Adorno. He beat Adorno 10 rounds to nothing. What we talking about? How can you say a fighter is ass without a real sample size of seeing what he's doing? Motherfuckers, look. I like that though. He said, I've been saying Edwin ass, but off what though, Lean? How? Just how? How much of Edwin De Los Santos have you seen to say he trash? Because if you ask me, I'll tell you, I think De Los Santos is one of the hardest punches at 135. Am I right or am I right? I think that Edwin De Los Santos is one of the hardest punchers at the 135-pound division right now, today. Like stop time today. What's today? The 16th, the 15th? Stop time right now. Edwin De Los Santos is one of the strongest punchers in that division. No question. No question. What you say? He said, who was Shakur's last opponent? Nobody knew who that Japanese dude was. The dude was ranked. And by the way, and since we talking about it, that guy also had a win over Ito, who was the champion at 130, and he got a win over over Nakatani. That gave Tio fits. That Nakatani. That knocked out Felix Verdejo. That Nakatani. So now you know who he is, the nobody. Now we know who he was. Pause. But I got you. Let me drop link, man. Let me drop link. Let me drop link, man. All right, man. Listen, I just dropped the link in the chat. Anybody want to come up, politic with the boy? You know what I mean? I know racist Paulie got his boxing show on tonight, but fuck him. We rocking out still. I ain't gonna lie. I do watch boxing, so I do watch pro box, but F Paulie. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that chat down there. You know what I'm saying? He said, is Edwin the top 10 lightweight right now? Is he ranked top 10 in what sanctioning body? Because they got Loma still ranked pretty high, and I don't think he that high. I think Loma had a life and death with Jermaine Ortiz. If I think right, Lane? No, I'm tripping. I think Loma was Edwin is the best fighter Shakur has faced in the pros. How do you say that? How do you figure that Edwin De Los Santos is better than in 16 fights or 15 fights? How do you figure that Edwin De Los Santos is better than Oscar Valdez? Ari, what's good, my boy?
What's happening, man? How's it going, brother?
Man, everything going well, man. You know, I'm preparing for tomorrow night. I should be able probably by like lunchtime tomorrow. I'm going to get my tuxedo out. You know what I'm saying? The floral shop is on back order for flowers, so I don't know if the rose is going to come up, but we definitely pushing daisies up tomorrow. What's going on?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Shakur better watch that chin. You better not get touching that chin.
How many times you seen that before?
Yeah, we ain't never seen it. I'll keep it 100. We haven't seen it yet.
Hey, listen, but you know what? I'm being 100. I think that it's going to be a tough fight while it lasts. But I just think, again, I think that Shakur is on a whole different level. And again, respect to De Los Santos, because some other guys found reasons. You got to look at this like.
Let's keep it 100, right? Let's go down the list.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do. I was just about to do that. Pitbull Cruz, no smoke.
Duck.
Frank Martin, no smoke.
He should have taken the fight. In my opinion, he should have taken the fight. It was the biggest person he was ever going to get. It was for a world title shot. His team thought it was a good offer because they accepted it right away. Mm-hmm. So, in my opinion, he should have taken the fight. Another person that was out for the fight was and I like this dude. I think he's a good fighter, but the kid with Golden Boy,
William
Zepeda, he was out for the fight. He declined it as well.
No smoke. That's the second time. So for Pitbull Cruz, that was his second time. For William Zepeda, that was his second time. You know what I'm saying? That was Lomachenko first time.
Lomachenko didn't want the fight because they made that excuse that he was going to take time off, but supposedly they're going to announce that Kambosos fight, which for him, I guess it makes sense. Do it in Australia. They'll make some money, whatever. But still, he didn't want the smoke. You know, for the last year or so, well, close to, I would say the last nine months or so, Edwin De Los Santos has been trying to get this fight, taunting Shakur on social media, talking his shit. So, look, he asked for the fight. He got the offer. He didn't pump fake. He signed the dotted line right away, and we get in the fight. So, regardless of what happens tomorrow, I got to give Edwin his respect because everybody was avoiding Shakur. Let's keep it 100. Everybody that was in the rankings, they didn't want to fight Shakur. So, De Los Santos taking the fight. I think, look, with the right game plan, I think De Los Santos could give Shakur some trouble. And if he tries to box with Shakur, I think that's the wrong game plan, in my opinion. And look, I think De Los Santos is a good boxer. He can move. He's a boxer puncher. He can move. He could crack. Um, but if you try to box with Shakur, I think he's gonna outbox you. Now, where I think De Los Santos could have success if he makes it not a dirty fight, but a like a rough fight,
Yeah.
and like Maidana did versus Floyd in the first fight.
But see, but the problem is that going backwards, Shakur Stevenson could fight as well. Like this, my biggest thing with this Ari. And sometimes you got to break down fights. And Edwin is very fast, but sometimes, like in this situation, I just use logic. Right now, either it's only two ways about this. Either Shakur is one of the best fighters in the sport, or Edwin is one of the best fighters in the sport. You get what I'm saying? A
Yeah.
win over Shakur listen, no bullshit though. A win over Shakur Stevenson make Edwin De Los Santos one of the best fighters in the sport. Now you probably won't make the pound for pound list. They're gonna, you know how they're gonna do him, right?
Nah,
It's
they're
not
not
gonna
gonna.
change.
They're not gonna
You
put
know how
him.
they're gonna do him. But a
Yeah.
win over Shakur Stevenson, that's telling me that Edwin De Los Santos is one of the best fighters in the sport.
But
That
even
that's
even
a
if
but that
Edwin, I think even if Edwin makes it competitive, even if it's a competitive fight where even if it's, let's say, 7 rounds to 5, or if it's a close fight, or if he hurts Shakur, if he drops Shakur, something like that, I think that'll still, in a lot of people's eyes, it'll raise his stock up. You get what I'm saying? Like Edwin right now, he's in a win-win situation. I mean, he got nothing to lose, right?
yeah. Yeah, I would say that.
I mean, if he goes in there and completely gets dominated and embarrassed and stopped, then okay, they're gonna say he's trash, all this bullshit, whatever. But if he goes in there and hangs in there for 12 rounds and makes it competitive and gives Shakur fits, hey, I think his stock will go up. Um, but going back to, like, I think the first half of the fight is when Edwin has the best chances to give Shakur problems. I think Edwin has a good jab. Obviously, Shakur has an exceptional jab. He uses it a lot. Um, so it's going to be interesting watching, southpaw. I think De Los Santos has a good jab. I think he has good reflexes. He does have fast hands. Obviously, Shakur's feet are exceptional. I haven't seen a fighter besides maybe Crawford. Not even Crawford manages distance the way that Shakur does.
Fact
You
up.
know what I'm saying?
Fact
So
up.
it's going to be interesting, man. But I'm excited for Edwin. I'm happy he got the opportunity, and I'm just hoping that, look, if he tries to box and it doesn't work, you gotta get dirty. You gotta hit Shakur wherever you can. Hit him in the arms, hit him in the fucking chest, hit him in the stomach, hit him in the hips. No low blows, but hit him in the hips. Like, try to get hit, try to slow him down somehow. I'm not saying fight dirty, but you gotta
Hey,
make it rough for
hey,
him.
Ari, one thing that I noticed, and I'm not comparing both of these guys because I think it's a very different level of power here. But like if you look at Shakur Stevenson, like in the Conceição fight or something like that, like stay at mid range, big body puncher, and even late in the fight, he's pressing. My thing with Edwin is like that last fight that we seen Edwin fight in Jersey. That shit left me more questions than it left me answers. Right, I was very surprised at his speed. Like again, I think that Edwin is one of the strongest guys at 130, power punch wise. I think he might be one of the fastest guys at 130. Like again, like I'm not saying I'm not fucking I'm not the Dick Vitale of boxing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know that I know that when I was sitting at that when I'm sitting at the fucking at the fight and all of that, and I'm looking at Edwin De Los Santos, I'm like thoroughly impressed with how fast this guy is. Like this might be fast as shit, bro. I can't bullshit you. The guy is super quick. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when them rounds get later on and later on, and you still got that guy managing distance, and he done figured you out, and he punching on you, that's when it feel like you outside. That's when it feel like they turning the lights down. Shit getting cold. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
gonna
mean,
get nasty in there, man.
what I liked in his brother. What's up,
It's
my
gonna get
brother? How
nasty.
you doing,
You know,
man?
hey, go ahead. I gotta let you try that laugh again. That was a superhero laugh. Come on,
Go
Broadway.
ahead, go ahead.
Come
I'm
on.
I'm tired of shit, man. So I just came to hop on for a little bit, man. Just to clear up the bullshit you talk about right
Ah,
now.
ah.
Man, listen, how you see this, how you see Shakur stopping this guy is beyond me. The guy couldn't stop fucking Yoshino. I mean, not Valdez. Like, I don't know. To me, Edwin is the faster fighter and he's the harder puncher.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's the better athlete. I think like if I think he's more athletic than Shakur.
That's
I think
questionable.
I think Shakur has better reflexes and probably better IQ and but
A
I
better
just
jab, a better distance control, better feet, better.
I don't know
What else?
about the feet, man. I don't know about the feet. I don't. I don't. I really don't.
Where he managed distance with his hands?
Uh,
Like saying a fighter, like giving a fighter acknowledgement for having to be able to control distance. That's almost a direct reflection on his footwork.
Yeah, but when you don't got the foot speed advantage, that may be a problem.
Okay.
I mean, I think Shakur Stevenson is the best person in boxing that manages distance, and he does it with his feet. I think he has exceptional feet. I don't I don't think De Los Santos has better feet than him. Um, but but I think De Los Santos jab. I think if De Los Santos uses his jab, I think he could disrupt Shakur's rhythm. Um, he also throws that, I mean, obviously that check hook that he uses a lot versus an orthodox fighter. But he also throws a hook that it almost looks like he's throwing a jab, but then he turns it into a hook. That's going to be interesting. And I think if Shakur sits in the pocket with De Los Santos and tries to like trade with him, I think that's when he could get clipped.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I'm
that's
saying?
never.
My, my
But that's not his game, though.
No,
yeah,
I
So
know
my,
it's
if
my
not
he
his
did,
game,
worry,
but what I'm saying,
my
like for
worry.
example, we saw him do that. We saw him do that versus Herring. We saw him do that versus Conceição. We saw it a little bit. He did it versus Yoshino. And I'm like, if he does that shit versus De Los Santos, he could clip. He could get
but
clipped.
Ari,
But
sometimes when
I
a
don't think
guy,
he's gonna do that with De Los Santos.
but sometimes when a guy get in there and he see that the other guy not cracking, you more willing to sit in the pocket. I don't think he gonna go in there and just be like Ryo and just say let's exchange this shit and get it over with. Like that's if he do, he must see something. You know
No,
what I
I
mean?
mean,
I don't
listen,
see
he
that.
he already listen. He already told everybody in the media. He's like, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I'm gonna go in there and get the win. However, I need to get a win. So he's not gonna go in there to exchange and make it a pleasing for the fans and none of that shit. Because he even said it. He was like, I'm gonna go in there and get the win. However, I have to get the win. So and you got to respect that. But I think De Los Santos has to be able to push a core back. He has to at times he has to be able to push a core back. He has to cut the ring and go to the body, try to go to the body, try to slow him down. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way that you're gonna have a chance versus Shakur. You gotta slow him down. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go to the body, you gotta cut the ring, you gotta make it dirty, you gotta get rough. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be an interesting fight, man. I'm excited for tomorrow.
Hey, hold up, man. I just did some bullshit. My man Rito, I was clicking on a comment and I made a mistake and banned somebody. I need to figure out how to undo that. I just got my man Rito out of here by mistake, man. I don't know how the fuck I go back and unban him, yo. How you do that shit, Broadway? I just
I,
did some
I don't
bullshit.
know, man, because when I
You
bang
might
you,
I
you
don't
going for
yeah, I don't
good.
know how you would do that, but I think you might
Damn,
have
I just did some bullshit. My boy Rito, my bad, bro. I was trying to
Just
click on the
YouTube
comment.
it. YouTube how to do it later. Just
Yeah. My bad. Hey, but just so everybody know, I that was a mistake. My man Rito, I just did some bullshit. My bad, though. My bad, my man Rito.
yeah, man.
Damn, I'm
I
gonna fix
mean,
that though.
hey, man. I just don't want to hear excuses from either party,
I'm not.
regardless of the outcome. If Shakur win, I don't want to hear nothing. Oh, it took the fight. I wasn't anticipating it. You Edwin was calling for it, and I don't want to hear Shakur. Well, that was a lucky shot, and Shakur, Shakur, his mind wasn't the right way because first he thought he was fighting Pitbull, then he thought
I
he
would
was
never do
fighting
that.
Frank. So I just want the same way, because a lot of people, including yourself, switched up. Ryo got knocked out. Oh nah, but who the fuck is Ryo? Why are we giving
I
that
didn't switch
Ryo
up.
credit? Huh?
I didn't switch up. I said I was wrong, bro. We all be
No,
wrong, bro.
no. You not only did you say you was wrong, you started saying like, oh, but who's Ryo? Like, oh, Ryo, he's not that good and this and that, and it's like trying to take his win away. And I'm like, damn, like he was an underdog. Everybody picked against him. He goes out, gets the knockout upset, and like it's almost like people want to downgrade that win when at the time people were saying, oh, he's scared, like he's gonna get knocked out, and this is an easy fight for Ryo. And if Foster did that to him, imagine what Ryo's gonna do. And at the time, Ryo was about to be Prospect of the Year. He was knocking everybody out that year, and then boom, that party was over quick, fast, and in a hurry. And now people don't want to give him credit. So
It's not
let's
that
see.
Broadway, but we can't act like wins don't age better, age worse. Like, you know what I'm saying? A win could age better for a guy. A win could age.
You thought he beat Colbert?
I did.
So so I know he lost to Colbert, but you if you look at the context of the fight, you thought he won. So he went
Again,
on and beat Colbert.
Yeah, but again, what I'm saying is we still at as far as the top of the level, Broadway, we still haven't, like, Ryo still got time to go. He's still a young guy. So that win could age better for De Los Santos, or it could possibly age worse, depending on how this shit play out.
Yeah.
Nah, see, I thought Ryo lost to Colbert. I think he got outboxed. I mean, I know he dropped Colbert early, but I think Colbert outboxed him. I think Colbert outboxed him, and I don't understand why. I mean, listen, it was a pro-Mexican crowd, and they were, anytime that Ryo would land something, they were, the crowd was whatever. But I think Colbert won that fight convincingly. I don't even think it was, I don't think it was a controversial win. I thought he won convincingly. I thought he outboxed him. I think Ryo looked.
He hurt him every round.
Yeah, but he did hurt him. But Colbert, not every round, but he hurt him multiple times throughout the fight. You're right about that. But I think Colbert still outboxed him. And
who is this guy, Broadway?
And
who is the nobody 92?
Say that again, Asai?
I'm looking at this guy. He's saying Edwin B. Shakur by UD.
I mean,
he said he's Dominican too.
That's his prediction. What was wrong with Dan? You got something against Dominicans? What's up, bro? He can't have his prediction. What's up with you, bro? He can't have a prediction.
Hey, my man.
So somebody disagree with you. You want to ban him and shit. What's going on?
I didn't ban him. Yeah, I made a mistake and got my gut. That shit fucking me up because I did not mean to get my son read. That's my guy. I'm gonna fix that. But
I'm just making sure my guy nobody's being treated fairly, man.
He being treated fair. He said mark his words.
Yeah, that's his prediction. Mark his words, and then when whatever happens on Friday, you can either acknowledge he was correct or troll him for being incorrect. I mean,
my man said he think Cole getting dropped in his. Listen, man,
I definitely think that.
You definitely think that?
Yeah, I think Shakur, because the thing is, Shakur a lot of times relies on his reflexes, and he pulls straight back. And the fact that his reflexes are so amazing, he's been getting away with it. But if you look at the type of fighters he's been fighting, it's kind of been like these slow, come forward fighters, really. And now he's facing a fast fighter who is not really just a come forward kind of like Mexican style type fighter. He's, he got skills with him. So I think that pulling straight back shit he's gonna get clipped.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, man. I think Edwin gonna be tough for 4.5 rounds, man.
Okay, I mean, hey,
I think he's gonna be tough for 4.5 rounds. I think he might catch Cole with a good shot, and crowd's gonna go crazy because Shakur don't get hit, so the crowd will go crazy. But as that shit start to settle in, sticks. Let me see. By the third round, you're gonna be at the edge of your seat. By the 6th round, you're gonna be ironing your clothes for work Friday.
But wait. I don't understand. Why are you so sure that that he stops Edwin?
Because this is Edwin De Los Santos' first 12 rounder. And what I saw when I was in Atlantic City, I saw a Edwin De Los Santos dominated guy for 5.5, the better part of 6 rounds, and then I seen him relax. And to me, again, maybe he just felt like Adorno wasn't going to engage enough for the knockout. That's a viable option. Maybe he felt like he didn't want to spin his gas tank to over the course of 10 rounds because this guy can make a late surge. That's a viable option. But that win left more questions for Truth than it left answers for me.
See, but I think, listen, what I liked about the performance was that we didn't see, everybody was talking about, oh, De Los Santos gets tired, De Los Santos gets tired. I didn't see him get tired in that 10th round. I thought he looked sharp. All 10 rounds. He boxed beautifully. And
Ari,
listen,
question,
even though he was much faster and stronger and sharper than Adorno, I mean, Adorno could still crack, though. I mean, a lot of people shit on Adorno, but
no, I'm not saying that. But Ari,
so if you go in and you get reckless, and you go in there for the knockout, you try to get reckless, and you get
Ari,
caught.
are we going to be real though, Ari? Are we going to be real? You was there at the fight with me, right?
Yeah, I was ringside.
How many in that second half of that fight? How many times was they booing?
No, they booed once in the middle of the fight.
What? One time?
They booed in the 6th round, I think it was. I think it was in the 6th round. They booed once.
No.
I remember them booing once in the 6th round.
Yo, that whole second half, them niggas was not engaging, man. They was not. Yo,
the thing is,
Adorno came in to survive because he was getting cooked.
Adorno was just trying to counterpunch.
Yeah, he was getting cooked.
After 5-6 rounds, Edwin was like, I dominated this dude. I'm clearly winning the fight. I'm not gonna give him more chances to counterpunch because that's all he's looking for. So it's kind of like,
yeah, he was looking for that counter left. That's what he was doing all night. Counter left. That's what he was doing all night.
He played the cards he was dealt. He was dealt a guy who was just only looking for a counterpunch.
I'm gonna give you an example of something. Hold on. Give me one second. An example of something. I'm gonna give you an example.
Hold on. That fight, but I got you. After the fight, what I'm saying is, I walked away from that fight still not sure if Edwin De Los Santos was in a tough 10 rounder that he would get all the way through. That's what I walked away with. So now we at a spot where this guy is at his first 12 rounder with a guy that fights you for 3 minutes, does everything well, even if not better than him, and we expecting this guy to either A, knock Shakur Stevenson out, or B, go 12 rounds. I think it's very difficult. I think it's difficult.
I mean, I haven't said none of those things you said, by the way.
No, yeah, I'm not saying. I think De Los Santos is going to be very dangerous for Shakur those first 6 rounds. I think, and if he has a chance to hurt and push Shakur down, it'll be in those first 6 rounds. I think De Los Santos' power carries late if his conditioning is on point.
Yeah.
If his conditioning is on point, I think it goes 12 rounds.
Well,
I don't see Shakur stopping him.
I gotta ask Truth. Have you been watching Shakur Stevenson interviews leading up to this fight?
Yep.
Has he been talking a lot about other fighters? Oh, the Devin Haney. Oh, Lomachenko.
They've been asking him a lot about other fighters, but he been adamant that I'm focused on Edwin De Los Santos.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. That's not what he's been saying. He's been talking about it, calling Frank Martin the most bitches fighters he's ever seen. How he's talking about that whole Devin Haney percentage shit. Lomachenko's not really that good, and he's a duck. And he's been talking about a lot of fighters, man. Like he's not 100% focused on Edwin. And I can guarantee you, Edwin is not even doing interviews, bro. That's how focused he is. He didn't even give the Voice of Dominican Boxing an interview, whoever that guy is. So, like that's how focused that guy is. So it's like, come on, man. Like to say he got no shot, that really pisses me off, bro. To be honest, it does. It does. On some sports shit. Like, it pisses me off because Whatever. You know what? We'll see. We'll see come the day of the fight. I'm not saying Edwin can't lose or whatever, or he can't win. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying let's see the fight. But to say this isn't a competitive fight, I think it's a reach, bro. I
didn't say that. Bro, I said that
you
I
say
think
he's
it's
getting
gonna
stopped.
That don't mean it's not. You can't get stopped in a competitive. I done seen mad niggas get stopped in competitive fights. I don't think it's gonna be competitive for long. I think Shakur Stevenson is a cut above, bro. That's what I believe. And Edwin De Los Santos got to show me that he not tomorrow.
No, but the way you making it seem is that like this is Yoshino versus Shakur.
No, see, that's you ain't come in earlier. Earlier, I said, how can anybody say that Edwin De Los Santos is trash if we haven't had a big enough sample size to say that? Okay, he gassed out in the Foster fight, cool. But again, he done had 2 decent wins since then, and we here now. That's
3. He like 2 months.
Don't know.
2 months after he lost to Foster, he fought on Showbox and scored a second round 1 punch. Sensational.
That's what he had the braids, right? He had the braids, right?
Yeah, and he knocked out.
That was his first fight after the Foster loss. He
it was
fought
like
that kid that was undefeated.
Like 2 months
Slept
left.
him with
2 months after, and he fought another undefeated guy, and he went in as a B-side and fucking almost ruined him, and then went in as the B-side again against Rayo and almost ruined him. So it's like the dude puncher, man. The dude really could punch.
I understand, yeah, but I got you. Go ahead.
And he fast enough to close the distance. And again, like this is gonna be a competitive fight. I definitely think they both hit the ground. I do think that. And let the best man win. I'm not making a prediction. Let the best man win. But I do think they both pack back pockets touching that canvas.
Nah, I think the only way the only way Shakur back pocket is touching the canvas if he pray to Buddha after.
Okay.
That's the only. That's
Okay. I mean,
man.
So you're not respecting Edwin Power.
That's not true. That I'm respecting.
If you telling me that this is gonna be a competitive fight, that means Edwin is gonna be landed, and we all know Edwin is cracking.
I think that he could land a punch. It don't have to be flush. He might skin him, graze him. He might catch it with a shot. That don't mean that he's gonna hurt him just because he catch him with a shot. I know Edwin cracking, bro. Again, I think besides Tank, but again, before you tuned in late, the first thing I said when I got on, I said, besides Tank, I'm not sure if it's other 135ers that's cracking more than Edwin. Like, really, even if we go through the names, it's not too many people at the weight class that's cracking like he is. He obviously is a hard puncher. I'm not. He obviously
that's
is.
What I'm saying. So you saying the only way Shakur could be on the ground is if he's praying. It's like you totally dismissing the chances.
No, and I'm not. What I'm telling you is that I believe Shakur Stevenson is a cut above. I'm not saying for these other fighters, Edwin De Los Santos and all of these guys is 50-50 fights.
Who would you pick? Who would you pick? Frank Martin or De Los Santos?
I'm gonna pick De Los Santos.
Okay.
You know that though. You know that. You know that.
I mean, the way you talking today,
I'm just saying because Shakur Stevenson it's a reason why Frank Martin pulled out this fight. It's a reason why he pulled out from the biggest hit of his career.
And maybe there's a reason why Edwin been calling for it. Edwin. I got so much respect for Edwin. Edwin has Tank on his side of the street. Whether he could have gotten that fight is irrelevant. I'm just saying he got that fight on, and he never mentioned. He was the only one kept screaming for this fight. Fucking memes and videos, going to front of the Prudential Center, doing all types of wild shit. As soon as Frank Martin pulls out, I think I fucking blinked, and all of a sudden that contract was signed. It was not a long negotiating period. It was like 2 days later he signed the contract, and it was like, all right, let's fight. Maybe he sees something. Maybe why is he calling for that fight so hard?
Listen, I'm gonna be 100. You don't want my. I think you don't want my opinion on that.
Go ahead.
I think that Edwin knew that it was a long shot for him to get that fight, and why not call for it?
Whoa.
Why not call for it?
Wait a minute. That doesn't match his actions.
What you mean?
You say, oh, he was calling for it knowing he can't get it, but as soon as it's presented to him, he fucking signs it in 2 seconds.
Bro, how often? Think about this. How this situation? You don't think this situation just fell in the Edwin lap? Like none of
yes, but you can't say he wasn't genuinely calling for it. He signed the contract.
He was genuinely calling for it, but just because you calling for something don't mean that you expecting to get it, bro. In no other way does this shit work out like this. And bro, this shit, no other guys don't be going down the rankings name by name and shit like that's not how this be happening. These niggas make you fight somebody, make you pick an opponent. I'm not saying that Edwin's scared. I'm just saying that he was calling Shakur Stevenson. He made it thought he saw something, but I don't think he believed that he really was about to get that fight. It fell in his lap. If Frank Martin says yes, he never gets the fight.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it felt this was destiny, bro. He kept calling for it. It was a long shot.
Okay.
And that energy came to him, and he fucking
see what I didn't like. What I didn't like is that, for example, when we thought we were getting Frank Martin versus Shakur, me personally, I was excited. I was like, man, like I'm excited. Like I like the fight, whatever. But then when we find out that, fight's not happening, I was like, yo, I know for sure De Los Santos not going to turn that shit down. And then people, as soon as that happened, people started downplaying De Los Santos. The second that De Los Santos was like, yo, send me your fucking thing, I'll take the fight. Then all of a sudden the fight gets announced, people start downplaying him. I'm like, that's some bullshit.
It was a nice, decent amount of people that felt like that fight was going to be better. I
agree with that. But what I'm saying is there was a lot of people capping for Martin, trying to shit on De Los Santos. It was like, come on, man. Like
that's how the boxing game go. Martin is more popular. Like you know that. But again, I don't want to bring the casual conversation into what we talking about because we know better. I don't want to do that. I don't want to bring that. We all know better. And a lot of people that we know was saying that this was a better fight than the Frank Martin fight. So I ain't gonna do that again. Most people that really watch boxing, they know Frank Martin and Edwin De Los Santos is a 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying? So I've been saying that. So I ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, tomorrow, I respect what Edwin got, but Shakur Stevenson, I just believe he's a cut above, bro. I believe that he's the top 3 fighter in boxing. I believe that.
No, and that's fair. That's what I'm saying. Like that's a fair assessment. You think he's one of the best fighters in the world, and like I said, I think Shakur is one of the best. I think he's one of the best defensive fighters in the game. Obviously, I think his feet are number one in the game. I don't think anybody manages this in the way as well as he does. Amazing reflex, great boxing abilities, great IQ, always in shape. I think he's a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a great fighter. But I think De Los Santos, like I said, I think De Los Santos also has very good boxing abilities. I think he's cracking. And I think he's going to make it interesting, man. I don't think it's because, what it is? A lot of people were saying, 12-0 or, like all this bullshit. Like, come on, man. Like, even if let's say it's 12-0, it's going to be fucking competitive. It's not going to be like, I don't think that, listen, and like I said, I think Shakur's an exceptional fighter, but I don't think De Los Santos is going to be out of his depth.
Yeah, I got a dip. So I just want to say, Truth, keep doing your thing, man. I love your channel. Everybody subscribe to my channel, Broadway Joel. Follow me on Instagram, Broadway Joel. Follow me on Twitter @_Broadway Joel. Go to BroadwayJoel.com, buy a Dominican boxing shirt. And yeah, man, I'm hoping for a good fight. It's a great card. I know we focus on the main event. We got Navarrete on the undercard. We got what's the welterweight guy? He's fighting another undefeated fighter. I forget his name.
Oh, you talking about Brian Norman fighting Quinn?
Brian Norman. Yes, Brian Norman and Randall fighting. So it's a good card, top to bottom. I believe is Abdullah Mason, right? Is also Abdullah Mason's on it.
Yup, and Troy Isley fighting Vlad Hernandez on that card.
Yeah, so top to bottom, man, if you're a hardcore boxing fan, again, this channel is for hardcore boxing fans. Man, tune in for the ESPN Plus and the ESPN card, because very seldom do we get quality cards like this. You get a little bit of everything. You get an undefeated versus undefeated in the welterweight division. You getting, in my opinion, the best prospect in boxing in Abdullah Mason. You got Navarrete, who's fighting a good fighter. I wouldn't say Conceição's a world beater, but he's definitely a good fighter. And then the main event is the main event. I don't need to tell y'all in here for the main event. So make sure y'all watch this whole card. But yo, I appreciate you, True.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Right.
Yo, and everybody too, man. Like I said, man, tomorrow, 7:30. Matter of fact, like let's keep it tall. Tomorrow, 7:45, 8 o'clock. I'm live, man. I'm live. I'm going live for this, right? You know what I mean? We about to see one of the best fighters in the world put on one of the best performances this year. One of the best single, like we know what's going on. We know what's going on. Like, again, Ari, you my God, respect to Edwin De Los Santos for taking this fight. But it's time to become a 3-division champion. It's time to become a 3-division, lineal at 130, unified at 130. It's time for that. It's time.
I think Edwin De Los Santos has the abilities to bring the best out of Shakur. I think he does.
I think he do, but again, I think De Los Santos, no matter what happened, I think his stock gonna go up. No matter what happened, I think he could go back into PBC and be any one of them guys not named Gervonta Davis. No question. But we're gonna see.
I mean, what I like I said, I think what I like about going back to the PBC guys is that those guys are not as defensively responsible as Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Like if he was fighting Tank, obviously, I think the world of Tank. I think Tank number one in the division. But Tank gets hit more than Shakur.
Yo, this guy, nobody 92. Hey, this guy popping his shit. He talking about, hey, listen, bro. If I'm live during the fight, you think I'm gonna cut the live off when the fight go? Bro, I'm here, bro. I'm gonna be here, man. Just make sure you tune in, man. Yo, just make sure you tune in. I'm gonna be here. And I need you to pop it too tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, I need you to jump on the panel and let's break this fight down. The Nobody 92. My God, just make sure you here. I got a space reserved for you for sure. But nah, man. Hey, look, man. But I appreciate everybody joining me. I've been cooking for an hour and some change. Motherfucker, I go to work in the morning. But tomorrow, hey, well, hold up, Karma. Look, Karma, come on, nasty work, Karma. I ain't cutting no live off. It's Shakur Day tomorrow. This is what we doing. I'm not cutting no live off. Shout out to the beautiful Karma Serene, man. But nah, word up. We're going to see what's going on. Again, I'm going to be live 7:45. I'm going live tomorrow night. I'm going to commentate through all that shit because I watch top ranked fights with the volume off anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I do the same thing.
My son Lean is hating. It's all good, Lean. You feel me? It's all good. Just make sure you here tomorrow for the smoke, man. We gonna see.
Yo, what time does the ESPN Plus portion start?
I think it come on at like 6. It's a lot of fights tomorrow, so that shit probably on like 6. But I think it depends. And honestly, I'm saying 7:45, but I'm not going live for Fidel Cash Flow. That's over with. I'm not doing that. But so we'll see, man. We'll see. But just that Nobody 92, man. Just make sure you here, man. Lean. That's nasty work, man. And you better hope you better hope Navarrete get past Conceição. You better hope because he looked dry again. Why?
His face, he looked bad, man. His face looked bad.
Ari, why is this guy moving up in weight classes and still looking dry, bro?
Because he big as fuck, man. Pause.
His body is that's crazy work. His bro, he got the most unathletic frame that it is what it is, man. Hey,
Him and Tyson Fury.
Right back. But nah, man. Hey, I appreciate everybody joining. I appreciate it. Tomorrow evening, Shakur Day, tapping with ASOP Boxing, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Same bat time, same bat place, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me because hey, man, we is out, man.